All right, everyone. Hi. Just doing some quick sound checks right now. Corvus, can you say something?
Who could this mysterious person be?
Google,
All
show
right,
me
can
the
you say
stats
it
balls,
one
please.
more time?
I'm just so beautiful, I cannot contain myself. I'll give you more words until you get the audio right.
All right, I'm just going to boost you because I'm like louder than everyone else. All right, one more time, Corvus.
I mean, if I must. I usually charge for these sort of things, you know?
Perfect. All right, London, can you say something?
No, don't make me speak up. I don't want to do it.
All right. And then London, what's your... Okay. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Go, London.
Ube.
Ooh.
Okay, perfect. And then last but not least, Melly.
Hello.
Oh.
Raise you up just
And
a
listen
bit
to Melly
more.
over here. Sounding stunning and alluring.
And then Melly, just say something else real quick. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Strawberry.
Okay. Strawberry. All right.
Imagine like
we'll
those,
be on
you know,
in just a few minutes, you guys. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am so excited, you guys. It is time for Steamy with Queenie 2. Yes, yes, yes. I decided that this would be a good stream for Valentine's Day. Karma Camilla, thank you so much. So much for the raid. I was looking at London's reaction in the chat. Oh my god. And as Camilla's fashion, she has found a way to to put some input into the dating show. I love it. But yeah, welcome. I'm gonna transition our screen and I'm gonna introduce you to our lovely contestants. We're gonna start off with the lovely Medusa herself. Medusa, why don't you introduce yourself to everyone?
Well, hello everybody. You all know me already. I'm Medusa, and I'm here to steal your hearts. If not, I'll turn you to stone.
Oh my god, thank you for that introduction. Are you, so because you're wearing those sunglasses, you cannot turn us to stone right now? Is that how that works?
Correct.
Okay, good. We are safe, guys. Just don't piss her off, otherwise she's gonna stone us, and in like a completely different way than what you think. All right, our next contestant is the one and only Gaston. Hello, Gaston. How are you doing?
Why, I'm doing quite well, for I have the adoring public's eyes on me, as it should be, of course. And, of course, you know, we can talk about my payments later, in all of your attention.
Oh, attention. Okay, I was gonna say there's actually like there's no money being paid to you all, so this is just, you know, you come here just like donating your time as a good little sports and Samaritans. So,
Donating. That doesn't sound like something that I signed up for, but I suppose I'll consider it my public duty. These muscles are, after all, rated E for everyone.
well, we thank you, Gaston, for showing off your muscles. It is so wonderful to have you here. And last but not least, from a very far realm, we have Sylvanas. Sylvanas, why don't you introduce yourself? How are you this evening?
I seem to be living. Of some sort. I was once a Farth Strider, and swore an oath to defend my homeland. It was not enough. It still burned. But yet, I am Sylvanas Windrunner, Queen of the Forsaken. And if you will not serve me in this life, then you will do so in the next.
Oh, wow. You know what, Sylvanas, I love the confidence. You seem like a very strong individual woman, and I'm going to say that is something I'm really looking for in a partner, and I can't wait to get to know you better. Katya says that you are a Dami mommy. I agree indeed. Can I be overly lewd? It depends, Katya. What is the question you're going to ask? Well, Camilla, I have solved that problem by limiting everyone to one question now. So that was your one question you submitted, Camilla. You will not be able to raise your hand multiple times. All right, but let's start things off, guys. We're gonna go. How this works is I'm gonna ask all of our contestants some dating relating questions, and I'm gonna go around one by one, and whoever's answer I like the most, I will give them a point, and whoever wins by the end of stream will win an amazing date with me, Queenie. The last contestant who won was Majima, and unfortunately I found out Majima was not on the dating show for good reasons. He was trying to make someone jealous, so that didn't end off very well, but we're gonna see how this one does, okay? I'm fingers crossed. I think this is gonna turn out a bit better this time. So I hope you all enjoy. All right. So we are gonna start off with our very first question, and I will give you all like a good 30 seconds to think it over. Our first question is gonna be, give me your best pickup line. And I'm give you all about 30 seconds. And we're going to start with Gaston for this question. So we're going to wait. And while you guys are thinking that over, I'm going to talk to everyone in the chat real quick. How are we all doing today, everyone?
First you had my curiosity, but now you have my erection.
Thank you for submitting that, Camilla. But yeah, I am so... Oh my god, Chris is scaroused. Katya's scaroused. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm very excited today, and I hope you all have a good time. This is really gonna be so fun. I'm really excited. All right. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, starting with Gaston, could you please give me your best pickup line?
Well, you see, once upon a time I was hunting the beast, but seeing you, well, you bring out the beast in me.
Ooh. that was pretty good, Gaston. I'm not gonna lie. Some good riz right there. Let's go to Medusa next. Medusa, can you give me your best pickup line?
Well, darling, you see, I thought my heart was made of stone, but looking into your eyes, I see it was just a piece of coal.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was that last part, Medusa?
Looking into your eyes, I see it was of just a piece of coal that needed to be squished by your love and into a diamond.
Oh, okay. That was... All right. It took a little bit of a turn there, but I see what you were getting at. Oh, my God. And Sylvanas, what is your best pickup line?
Ah, you still live. What a shame. You would make such an attractive corpse.
Oh my goodness. Sylvanas, I do love a woman that could kill me. So that is an automatic point for you. So we're going to change that big fat 0 into a 1. And there we go. Why do we call... Oh, I gotta change my outfit again. There we go. Why do we call zeros big and fat? I feel like that's very rude. We're gonna call the zeros now just good wholesome zeros. We love the zeros. All right, gonna move on to the next question, and I will give you all a good 30 seconds to think of an answer. Okay, so you all are taking me out on a nice, lovely restaurant. And I cannot decide what I want to order at this restaurant. So I ask you to order for me. What would you order? And I'm going to give you all a good 30 seconds to think it over. All right, starting now. Nothing wrong with big, nothing wrong with fat. Okay, yeah, it just seems like it's like insulting to the zero, Katya, but I guess you're right.
Look, I may be a villain, but I don't stand for this. Even villains aren't body negative here.
Yeah, I guess, Gaston, you're very body positive with always flexing your muscles and such.
Once again, I have to show the people what to aspire to.
Oh, aspire. Gaston, real quick, while everyone's thinking, Gaston, what are your thoughts on Andrew Tate?
I mean, it's a shame that some people look over to that sort of place for guidance when they should be looking upon these beautiful biceps, this perfect form. Who needs a cue ball like that when you have me?
Wow, I really like that take, Gaston. That's really good. I was very surprised. We're gonna bring it to Monks. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna go to Medusa first. Medusa, what would you order for me at this restaurant? It could be any restaurant.
You see, I would take you to the best restaurant I have. And I would take you and serve you up the finest man meat you've ever tasted.
Man meat? What is man meat?
The souls of men, obviously.
Oh, I've never eaten a soul.
I promise, it's delicious.
It is. I would be down to try it though. How how is it like digestive? Like if I have a sensitive stomach, is a man's soul gonna hurt?
Oh no, it'll pass right through you.
Okay, that's good to know. And Mother Cryptid, thank you so much for the subscription. No one here has to subscribe, but it is appreciated. We're gonna go to Gaston. We're at the restaurant. What would you order for me, Gaston?
I mean, I would not have you have such peasant fare as a restaurant. What a true man does is they hunt it from the sky. And then, of course, once I've got the bird, I would hand it over to you to prepare appropriately for me as I sit and await the feast you have for me.
Oh, so is it like a cute like date where we're like cooking together or
Well, no. As I see, you're proving your devotion to me, and that's enough.
So I
That's
have
not how it goes.
I have to do all the work.
I mean, I did the hard work too. I had to point my musket in the air and take a shot. A very accurate shot. No one shoots like me, you see.
Okay, and you're into guns. Well, that's like a big turnoff for me. So we're just gonna go to Sylvanas. Sylvanas, what would you order for me?
The Forsaken need not eat. However, in such a case where we would be in a restaurant together, I would encourage you to get what you want. You do not need me to make the decisions for you. I trust you capable of making your own.
Oh my god. Sylvanas, that was beautiful. I like that you switched the question around. So oh my god, I never had someone inspire me like that before. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna give the point to Sylvanas again. I thought that was a really good answer. I really appreciated that they changed the narrative of the question. And oh my god, Monks, thank you for gifting a sub to Sylvanas. Amazing. Thank you so much, Monks. And Chris says they remain aroused. Oh my god. All right, let's move on to the next question we have here. Very good, guys. I like the... Oh my god. Monks, thank you for gifting a sub to Medusa. Wow, Monks, you are so generous. Thank you for doing that. Katya says she's rooting for all of you. That is so nice, Katya. I really appreciate that. Okay. My next question is going to be, what animal do you all relate to? And give me a reason why you relate to that animal. And I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock. And we're going to start off with Medusa for this one. Starting now. What animal do you relate to and why? I know, they're doing such a good job, you guys, right? The Gaston is so good, Mother Cryptid says. I agree. This is what happens, you guys, when you have friends who were theater kids. My question was, when do you know it's time? Ooh, okay, Katya, I will ask that question next. I'm going to pin it so I don't forget. Yes, and then Camilla, if you want to also ask a different question than the one you posted originally, you are more than welcome to. Thank you, Monks. All right, we are well over the 30 seconds. So we're going to go off to Medusa. Medusa, what animal do you relate to and why?
Well, of course, the snake. Just look at my beautiful hair.
Oh, but like, why a snake specifically? Like, because you were born with the snake hair, do you feel like obligated that you have to love snakes?
They are my best friend, after all. I mean, they're attached to my head.
True. Okay. We'll move on to Gaston. Gaston, what animal do you relate to and why?
Well, I would be a wolf. No, a lion. I am a hunter, a king. And when I have you in my sights, I won't let you go, and I'll never let you say no.
Oh, okay. I will say, Gaston, I am looking for a partner who is all about consent. So, and that did sound very consensual.
Brother, this guy stinks!
All right, guys. All right, come on. Everyone give Gaston a chance, okay? But thank you for the answer, Gaston. A lion, you say. Okay, good to know. And Sylvanas, what animal do you relate to and why?
I would say I am closest to that of a warg. The warg is a hunter, devouring those weaker than themselves. With sharp teeth that move quietly and quickly in the night.
Oh my god. Okay, I feel like your answer was very similar to Gaston's, but for some reason it was sexy. And I don't know why, but it made the sexy senses tingle. And guys, I'm gonna do it again. Sylvanas is gonna get the point for that round too. Oh my god. Sylvanas killing it.
Flattery will get you nowhere with me.
Oh, okay. I was just stating facts. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to the next question that Katya submitted. Katya says, "When do you know it's time for a second date?" So I'm gonna give you all 30 seconds, starting now. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. The perfect Gaston answer for sure. Okay, I'm getting a second question. So my second question is, why hasn't the first question been posted to the consensus yet? I would like the consensus to answer that question. Camilla, the consensus, they're not available right now. They're taking their union break. Oh my god. And your 30 seconds are up. We're going to go to Gaston. Gaston, when do you know it's time for a second date? Let us hear.
Well, I know it's time for a second date when I know they're at least some percent as beautiful as myself. I'll know that there's someone that I can stare at their eyes, and reflected back I see true beauty. Me, of course.
Oh. So, okay, but anything like about the person, besides like seeing your own reflection, like say, like what if they didn't have eyes?
I mean, if they didn't have eyes, why would I be dating them? I mean, personality, education, these are all these modern concepts when everything should be more basic, more beautiful.
Yeah, I agree. Mother Cryptid just farted while you were talking, Gaston. Guys, can we please give our members some respect here? They took some time out of their day to come here to the show, so please be more respectful. Thank you so much. Sylvanas, I'm gonna go to you now. When do you know it's time for a second date?
One does not simply date the Banshee Queen. We would not refer to it as dating or courting or wooing, seducing of such things. It is merely that, were we together, you would be mine, and I would be yours. It is as simple as that. When you have made such a decision, that is when it would be carried out.
Oh, okay. Very commanding. I love it, Sylvanas. And last but not least, Medusa, when do you think it's time for a second date?
My Queenie, it's only time for a second date when you so choose.
Oh, okay. But obviously, like, it's a two-party system. Like, I can't just be like, I don't have the presence of Sylvanas where I could just be like, it's time for a second date now. You come. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why we exchange numbers, dear.
Ooh, okay. Oh, Medusa, it's a little too early to be DMing me your phone number. We could talk more after the show if you win. But thank you so much. We love that. Jeez, I don't want... Oh, you said consent matters and Medusa listens. I do. That is a good point. And like, although I did find the Sylvanas answer sexy, I didn't necessarily consent to it, and consent's very important. I think for this round, I'm going to give it to Medusa. So Medusa, you have scored yourself a point. Gaston, you're doing great. That's all I wanted to say to you. You're doing great.
Of course I am. You need not tell me such things.
Of course.
I'm sure I have many points on the board. If only I could read them.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gaston, you don't know how to read?
No, of course. A man like me would entirely know how to read. I'm very educated. Our woods, we have the Hunter's Lodge in the Wood University. Yes. Very important university. So,
educating yourself and reading books is not restricted only to women. It's for everyone.
Whoa, let's not go too far here. I mean, only for those as glorious as myself.
Right. We're going to move on to our next question. Okay. I'm going to throw you all a curveball here. I'll give you guys a little extra time to think about this one. All right. So, you are outside of a burning building. You go in. There's a bunch of screaming children and old ladies on one side of the room. And then there's me on the other side of the room. Who do you save first? I'm going to give you all about 45 seconds to think of this one, starting now. And we'll go to Medusa for the first one. But how we all doing in chat right now? How y'all liking the stream? I heard it's getting steamy in here. What's up, Pork? How are you? It is definitely getting very steamy in here. Welcome to our dating show. Chris is having a good time. Paid attention. Such a good student. Gaston's a good student. And that was like a really big revelation, Melly. I was very surprised like that, you know? It felt like an 8 Mile when they do the rap battle. And Eminem's character's just like, your real name is Terrence. And Terrence's parents had a real good marriage, you know? It's like he wasn't as tough as he made himself out to be. So maybe under Gaston there's a nice soft person in there to break the mold, you know? Good thing Gaston can't hear me right now. I think I muted it so the contestants can't hear me. Anyway, we're going to go back and I'm going to switch my mic live. All right, contestants, time is up. All right, starting with Medusa, you're in front of a burning building and you have to pick between saving children and old women or me. What is your answer, Medusa?
Well, you see, Queenie, with my powers, I would simply turn the women, oh my goodness, the grandmothers and the children into stone and save you, and then go back for them.
Oh, so you're going to end up saving everyone. Okay. And I like that you didn't turn me into stone because I would not have liked that. Because obviously during the fire, I know I usually look really good, but I probably wouldn't have looked really good at that moment. And if you turned me into stone, I would have been forever frozen in an unflattering pose. So I thank you so much, Medusa. I really appreciate your answer.
Of course.
Next, we're going to go to Sylvanas. Sylvanas, you're in front of a burning building. Old ladies and children on one side, me on the other. Who do you save?
Neither. All will perish. However, I will have my Valkyr raise the children and the old ladies and you. And in doing so, you would be able to spend an eternity with me.
Oh. So wait, if you're going to go through the trouble of raising us, why not just go into the building to save us to begin with?
Because you were all so much lovelier as Forsaken.
Oh. I don't know if I should be turned on by that or not. But we'll go on to Gaston for your answer. Gaston, what would you do?
Well, Queenie, I think you're a particularly crafty NB in this situation, but I am wise to it. Those old ladies are not just old ladies. They are witches, and they caused this whole situation to begin with.
Oh
so
my
what I would
god.
do is I would smite the old ones, the crones away, and I would valiantly grasp you in my arms, and we would gallop away.
Oh my god. Wow, the revelation that the old ladies were witches and that this was a trap, that was amazing, Gaston. I never would have saw that. Wow. I you know what? I need a partner that is very perceptive of such things, because being a Twitch streamer, I do have a lot of enemies. So Gaston, I'm actually going to give you the point for this round. That was a really good answer.
Why, thank you.
Gaston, did you ever say what would happen to the children?
Oh, right, they're there. Well, sacrifices must be made.
Oh, like were the kids like, were they evil?
Oh.
Were they like minions?
You know how it goes when there's a crow and there's a goblin around. They're probably just goblins. Yes, goblins.
But you don't know for sure if they're goblins.
I mean, they're with the crones. I can't be for sure, but I mean, we'll find out when they burn. Then they'll turn green.
All right, a pretty big gamble, Gaston. I'm still gonna give you the point, but just consider that maybe. I mean, you know, crones, they're definitely out in the woods trying to pick children up and eat them and stuff. Those kids could have been victims too. All right, let's go to our next question. Okay, so hypothetically, we've all been dating each other for a year, and our anniversary is coming up. What do you all gift to me for our 1 year anniversary? 30 seconds on the clock, starting now. All right. You would look good as a Forsaken fork. That was pretty good. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Monks. Oh my god. Katya, you're really rooting for Medusa this round. Is there something about Medusa that you really like, Katya? Do they give you like Zootzilla energy for some reason? Camilla's question, Queenie? What about it? Hold on. Did I miss it? Was it the consensus question? We cannot get the... They're on the screen. This is censorship. Oh my god. I don't know how to answer this. I don't know what do you expect them to say when I give them this question, Camilla? Can't you be like something more simple? Like, what's your favorite color or something? Mother Cryptid. I like how Medusa saved everyone but didn't get the point. I mean, but like those old women, they were evil apparently. So we actually saved some evil people, maybe. All right, time is up. We're actually, let's start with Let's start with Sylvanas. We've been dating for a year now. What gift would you get me for our anniversary?
I will have a bow made in likeness with my own. I will teach you how to wield it, for I expect you, and I trust that you are capable of being independent.
Ooh, okay. I like that. You know what? Like, there's something about archery. I've never like tried it myself, but I'm always open to trying partners' activities and hobbies. And if archery is something that you're really into, then I would for sure give it a shot. Okay. Gaston, what would you gift me for our anniversary?
Well, you see, the people of the village say that I am something of a boor, but I'll show you my artistic soul by commissioning a portrait of you and me, but mostly me, but you and me, so you can always remember how good it is for us to be together with me.
Oh, okay. Is this something like you would paint yourself, Gaston? Are you an artist?
Do I look like someone who would do such unmanly things? No, I'd obviously commission it with some brilliant pelts that I've brought out, but I'm sure I'd make it the artist's while.
Oh, you would actually pay like the artist like fairly and treat them well?
They'd be paid.
Gaston, why did you pause when I asked you that question?
No reason. I mean, I did say they'd be paid somehow. No more questions.
Brother, this guy stinks!
All right, guys. All right. Moving on to Medusa. What would be your gift to me?
Queenie, for our gift, I would get you a tour of Olympus and a feast with the gods.
Ooh, so like a big like party?
Yes.
Oh, ooh, God. So we have a painting, a party with gods. You know, there's going to be a lot of high-profile celebrities there, or bow, and being taught how to use the bow. I'm split between the bow and the party because the party sounds more fun, but the bow is more practical. So do I want a partner that wants more practicality in my life or more fun in my life? Oh, I am, you know what? I'm feeling the fun angle for this one, so I'm going to give the point to Medusa. All right. Medusa 2, Gaston 1, and Sylvanas 3. Good job, everyone. All right. Let's move on to the next question. Okay. So, we go on a dream vacation together. There's no cash limit on where we can go. What is your idea of our perfect vacation together? And I'm going to give you all 30 seconds starting now. And we'll go to Gaston for this one. Steal ambrosia and live forever? What, pork? Oh my god, he's got... I think there's a lot of muscles up there. Zootzilla vibes are totally present here tonight. Yeah, I wonder why. Oh my god, Wuzzy Dice, hello, how are you today? Justice for Medusa. Oh my god, Katya. All right, folks. Digital pencils down. Gaston, we're going to start with you. Where would you take us on a vacation?
Well, my dear, just think of this. You and me, deep in the forests, on a hunting expedition together. Both of us ready to take down our quarry. The wild speak to us, bringing our hearts closer. And then, when the night comes, we shall be as hunters.
Oh, okay. So we're going camping?
Yes, essentially, but I mean, it's sexy because it's wild and in the savage lands that have been untamed, called Frat.
Are there mosquitoes? I don't like mosquitoes.
Dance, water,
Well,
dance!
I mean, you know, it's France. You have to understand that we're still not quite there yet.
Where would we poop, Gaston? Is there any bathrooms to use?
I mean, there's perfectly good bushes.
Oh,
But are we nobles?
okay. Thank you for the hydrate, Isaac. Okay.
Shut up and take my money!
Lisa, thank you for the 10 biddies. I love you. Appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, Gaston, I will keep your answer noted. I'm just going to say right now, I'm not the biggest fan of nature, especially when there's no toilets to use and there's mosquitoes. But we're going to move on to Sylvanas. Where would you take us for your dream vacation?
I will take you all over Azeroth, from the Eastern Kingdoms to the continent of Kalimdor, to the Isle of Quel'Danis. I know that in our final leg of this adventure, I will take you to the land of my people, where you can see the glory of the Sindori.
Okay, I'm just... So, like, when you mean your people, like, you're going to introduce me to your family? Like, your mom and
You
dad?
wish. My only remaining family would be my sisters. I imagine that they would rather appreciate meeting one who had thought to thieve my heart so thoroughly.
Aw, Sylvanas, that's very cute. And I appreciate that you would want to introduce me to your family after a year of dating. That's so nice. All right, and Medusa, last but not least, dream vacation, where are you taking me?
I would take you all around and visit all the temples.
Oh, what kind of temples?
Well, the temples that are dedicated to me, of course.
I didn't know that was part of Medusa lore. There's a lot of temples about you.
Probably not, but still.
Oh, probably not. Do you not know?
I've never visited them before.
So you're gonna take me to a place you've never visited before, because I'm just gonna say Gaston and Sylvanas. They seem to have like a pretty good idea of where they're taking me, and it seems like you're not 100% sure.
It'd be an adventure for the both of us to experience.
Okay, that was a good save. I'm gonna give it to Sylvanas. She really got me with wanting to introduce me to her family and stuff. I thought that was very sweet. A side of Sylvanas that I have not seen on the show yet. So 1 point to Sylvanas. Yes. All right, and we will move on to the next question here. Let me see. Okay. All right. I like a partner that can be very vulnerable with me, because I would also be vulnerable to them. So I would like you all to take a little bit to think about your most embarrassing moment that you would like to share with me. And I'll give you all a little longer for this one too. I'll give you all like 45 seconds to think of an answer, starting now. What is your most embarrassing moment? Doing great. I set up your stream on TV so I could chill out here in between rounds of DDR. Oh my god, Wuzzy Dice, thank you so much. Sylvanas is so iconic. I totally agree, Lisa. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Katya, thank you for redeeming the muscle mommy mode. Got my muscles out. So maybe me and Gaston can have a little bit of a flex off on stream. See whose muscles are bigger. Sylvanas. Oh my god. That was really good. Wait, Katya came up with that? Oh my god. Or did Lisa come up with Sylvanas? That was so funny. Soleil. One time I had too much Taco Bell. I don't have to answer this question. No, Wuzzy Dice, you don't have to answer this question. You're not one of the participants on stream. But thank you for being vulnerable with me. I think Wuzzy Dice is trying to earn my heart tonight. All right, guys. Katya did. Okay, thank you. Sorry, it's very hard for me to keep up with chat while we're doing these type of streams. So if I miss anything, I apologize, you guys. We're going to go back to our contestants now. And we're going to start off with Sylvanas this time. Sylvanas, could you please share me your most embarrassing moment?
In the eyes of many, I have a great deal of actions that sit behind me that would likely fill many with the thoughts of embarrassment. To me, my greatest failing was that of my people. When Arthas Menethil came and brought his Scourge army upon the Sindorai, that I could not protect my people is something that has continuously haunted me.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Sylvanas, that you had to go through that. I'm sorry. That sounds really, I'm sorry. Are you like seeing anyone about that, like a therapist or anything? No.
All the world of Azeroth could be in use of such counseling, yet it would seem such a thing is not to be.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it seems like you're like a good supporter of like mental health, and I hope that is something that you could bring to your people and spread the message about. And again, I'm so sorry that that happened to you. Oh, okay. We're gonna move on to Gaston now. Gaston, because I'm sure you are a man as humble as you would have embarrassing moments. Tell me, what is your most embarrassing moment?
Well, you see, it is a tragic tale. It is one where I had a love once. Her name was Belle, but she was in the clutches of a beast.
Oh.
A terrible beast.
Oh my.
And so I rallied men around me to come and storm the beast's foul castle. And yet that terrible beast had taken her mind too, with its terrible powers.
Oh my
Thus,
god.
they cast me into a pit where I was not seen for many days. And
Oh.
yet, despite the savagery of that buffalo monster, what hurt not was my wounds, but rather my heart.
Wow. Wow, Gaston. I am so sorry. So, what you're saying is that there was like this creature that just like kidnapped this woman and just like kept her hostage in the castle, and then you tried to save her, but like you weren't able to do it. I'm so sorry. Do you know,
With
like,
Stockholm syndrome, I tell you, and
Yeah.
enchantments at the same time. Terrible thing, I tell you.
it sounds truly terrible. I hope wherever Belle is now that she's I don't know. I just hope she's doing well. That sounds awful. Sounds awful. Wow. Okay. And Medusa, sorry, I asked for embarrassing moments, but this is getting like really oof. I got really close to the heart, you guys. I'm sorry you had to experience all this trauma. Medusa, could you please tell me your embarrassing moment?
Well, of course. It would be when the hero Perseus slayed me. Cut my head straight off that one time.
Oh my god. I don't... Honestly, I would feel bad about... I feel like if I give one person a point, I'm saying that their trauma is more valid than the others. I'm just going to give everyone a point this round. And I am so sorry for everything you guys went through. I did not realize how loaded of a question this was going to be for some of you. But thank you guys for sharing. I think everyone was very vulnerable in this moment, which is what I love to see from my partners. And we're going to move on to our next question. I would like to know, what is a personal red flag for you that you see in a partner? What is a red flag for you? So we are going to pull out the timer right now. And I'm going to give you all 30 seconds. And we'll start with Gaston for this one. And we're going to starting time now. Axel, I had to bite my tongue down when you said a tale as old as time. I almost laughed out loud. That was pretty good. That buffalo monster. Yeah, that was a pretty good description too. One sentence answer. The most embarrassing moment was having my head cut clean off. Listen, this is just how the life is for some of these characters, you know? The panel of messed up contestants. London, oh my god, can you please be a little nicer to our contestants, please? The answer is Medusa. Welcome in, Ubel 1000. The answer is Medusa. Are you a big fan of Medusa? Well, Ubel, maybe if Medusa doesn't win tonight, she has some other dating options. All right. Time is up. We're going to go to Gaston for this one. Gaston, what is a red flag that you see in a partner?
Well, I mean, I don't usually like it when people wear nothing but flags, but I mean, if they were to do such things, then I would bring them out to find nicer clothes or something like that.
I'm sorry, Gaston. Do you I think there's like a miscommunication here. I'm sorry, when I say a red flag, that is usually like a term for like some type of like trait of someone that's like an immediate turn off.
Oh,
yes,
well,
yes. I guess like the lingo is a little different from where you come from, but yes, that is what a red flag would be.
You English people, you know, in France we may say things a little differently, but I have it. Well, you see, when I have a partner, I want to see myself in them, if you know what I mean.
Like in the reflection in their eyes again.
Yes, exactly.
So wait,
that's exactly what I mean. I'm so romantic like that, you know?
So the red flag would be for your partner to not have eyes? That's the turn off?
Yes, that would be a pretty damn big red flag, I'd say.
Oh. Okay. Well, I do have eyes, but I don't know how I feel about this answer. But thank you for answering. We're going to move on to Medusa now. Medusa, what are some red flags that you find in a partner?
Anyone who uses a mirror excessively, especially to deflect.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. Do you feel like if you see a mirror out in public that people are specifically targeting you, Medusa?
Oh, absolutely, darling.
Oh my god. And what about like do you, Medusa, when you go clothes shopping and stuff at like do you go to like a mall or like a clothing store? Like what do you do about the mirrors there? Or is that also like a target to you?
Those are a little different. Unfortunately, we do have to look at ourselves from time to time. We can't look sloppy, darling.
That's true, that's true. Well, I'm gonna say that if you didn't use a mirror today, outstanding. You look gorgeous. I don't know how you did it without a mirror.
Oh, you're too kind.
And Sylvanas, what is a red flag or a immediate turnoff that you would see in a potential partner?
An excess of honesty. Honesty is all well and good. However, it is also a vulnerability. It is important to know your audience, to know the situation, and to be somewhat tactile in conversation as well as the arts of all other things.
Okay, that is very interesting. I might ask more in detail about that, Sylvanas, with my next question. Okay, so Sylvanas doesn't like someone who's too honest. I feel like I'm pretty honest most of the time. I don't like lying to people personally. Let's see, Gaston, no eyes, and then Medusa was the mirror. Oof. I think I liked Medusa's answer the most. So Medusa, I'm going to give you a point. So we are now looking at 4 points for Medusa, just behind Sylvanas with 5. And we have Gaston at 2 points. So we're going to ask one more question and then we're going to take a quick break. So I kind of feel like I know where Sylvanas is with this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. So some people say that honesty is the best policy. Would you agree with that, or do you think it is okay to lie? I'm going to give you all 30 seconds to think of an answer, and I will come back to you. We're starting the clock right now. Queenie out here hitting on Medusa. Listen, I was just complimenting. If Medusa didn't use a mirror today, I'm surprised by how good she looks without using a mirror. I mean, we all need to use mirrors day to day, so there's something going on with Medusa. Unless maybe the snakes tell her, like, hey, like, do this and that. Maybe. So true, Medusa, the mirrors. Oh my god. I'm sorry they are messed up. They need help. Let's go. We are all in trauma together. Oh my god, Lisa. Yeah, I did not expect everyone. I thought the embarrassing moment would be like, oh, one time I farted in front of someone. Oopsies. But no, it was like, oh, my war-torn country and my head got cut off. It was very heavy stuff. No amount of help is saving Gaston. Corvus, please, you have to respect Gaston. He took time out of his day to come here. Please be respectful to our guests. I'm going to say time is up now. And Sylvanas, why don't you start us off? So I feel like we kind of know your answer, but let's get more into it. So you think lying is okay for, did you say tactical reasons?
There is a difference between lying and withholding information. Sometimes it is a necessity to withhold information, be that for protection of oneself or protection of one's people. There is no right or wrong, no black and white response to that.
Okay, so like if I came out and I was wearing like this outfit that I really liked, but I wasn't sure about it, and I said like, hey, like, does this make me look fat? What would you say?
I would be honest with you with my feelings on that.
Okay.
I stand nothing to gain from lying to you. This is not a matter of war. This is not a matter of invasion or conquest.
All right, I appreciate the honesty. Real quick, guys, we're just going to say hello to Zara. Zara, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Raiders. My name's Queenie Leo. My pronouns are they, them. Tonight, we have a very special stream. We have a dating show. We are here with Sylvanas from World of Warcraft, Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, and Medusa from Greek mythology. Thank you so much, Sarah. How was your stream? You were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? Let's do a quick clip shout out for Zara. Okay. I never played a clip shout out for Camilla too. But yeah, how are you doing, Zara? Hope you're well. It's gonna be a little hard for me to go back and forth between the chat. Oh shoot, we can't see the clips. Oh man. Okay. I just hear Zara laughing. Oh my god.
Yes, Iris is in limbo. I like that, Pastor.
Well, I like that we got to hear Zara's laughs.
That was a good meme. I like it.
We can hear Zara, which is enough. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the stream tonight.
This guy's balls, please.
The stream tonight's a little different, so it's gonna be hard to go through the normal process. But Zara, thank you so much for raiding. I really appreciate it. If you need to raid and run, if you need to grab yourself some snacks or go use the restroom, and most importantly, let your toots out, because Dr. Mew says that if you hold your toots in, they will go into your brain and you will get a brain aneurysm. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys enjoy this little show that we have on.
When I say a lot, I don't just mean a whiff of tit. I mean the full rack. Full boobers, full boners, the full display.
Ravis, thank you so much. All right, so I was asking our lovely contestants if it is okay to lie. I am going to go to Gaston next for this one. Gaston, is it okay to lie, or is honesty the best policy?
Well, you see, Queenie, many would paint me as a villain. Some would say that I am dishonest, but I would beg to differ. I think we should say it as it is. And as a fact, I will tell you this. I'm especially good at communicating. And so I will come to you now.
Oh my god. You sang to me. I never had anyone sing to me on stream before. That was wow. I
Consider
would
it a freebie to you, my dear.
Oh, thank you. that yeah. Okay, wow. That really worked on me. Medusa, what do you think about lying? Is it okay to lie sometimes, or is it always good to be honest?
Well, Queenie, I think it depends on the situation, but honesty is the best policy.
Okay, is there any specific situations where you can think of where it might be okay to lie?
Well, you see, when somebody asks you...
How about like...
I have no clue.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
What if I was wearing a like special pair of jeans and I was like, Medusa, do these jeans make my butt look too big?
Well, darling, you have cake anyways, so of course they're gonna make your butt look big.
True. All right, good night, Sarah. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. This singing worked on me. The singing was everything, and for that, I'm gonna give Gaston a point. All right. Thank you so much, Gaston. That was amazing. We should be getting an ad break in just a few minutes. So everyone, if you can hold tight, I think me and the contestants are going to take maybe a 5-minute break. We're going to refresh ourselves and we will be back for some more getting steamy with Queenie. I hope you guys enjoy.
Queenie, I'm gonna serve you breakfast in bed.
Ooh.
With some nice, beautifully crisp golden waffles.
Love waffles. How did you know?
And a beautiful slab of the best human meat you'll ever see.
Oh, human? I'm sorry, human meat?
I mean, bacon.
I was trying to think chipmunk. Oh, chipmunk, I was like, hey, girl, you got the polymerization because I could see the two of us fusing together. Oh my god. Hey, you want to see my baby dragon? Girl, I'd be a Karibo for you and protect your life points.
We're at the motel, Holiday Inn.
You guys are fused together on my screen again. Oh my god. Oh, I wish I could have got a better shot at that. Because Random is taller than you, Jade, it was like it's like your head was right below his head. You guys want to pretend to be blind? Let's see what that looks like.
Whoa.
Very funny, but you know, in most cases, she's just gonna brush you off.
Who would do that? That's what I'm saying. Like, why is this? Why is that an option? Why is it? God, I can't believe you. Poor thing. A psychic on TV said that their ancestors committed some sin. What the fuck? Wait, they're saying that their ancestors committed a sin and that's why the daughter was murdered? What the fuck kind of psycho Fox News shit is that? Are you kidding? No, miss. Yes! Fuck you! Fuck you! We got this. Are you kidding me? How? How did that happen? Healer? And we could pet him! Ah, so cute. Also, I have to say, I love that he's got these 3 little white, like, circles on his butt. We gotta pet him one more time. Oh, we gave him a treat! This game's perfect. I have no... That's why it's called Ghost Trick. We figured it out. He's a blue meanie. For sure, he's one of the bad avatars from James Cameron's Avatar, which is now available on Blu-ray. Please go purchase Avatar 2 by James Cameron. It is a great movie. I highly recommend James Cameron's Avatar 2. It's in the recording booth doing this. Oh my god, please let there be a video somewhere. I can't, this is amazing. I need a video. Oh my god. That's what I needed to announce to everyone. This is Queenie letting the public know that my new husbando is Cecil from FF14, because I love how femme he looks. I love the purple lips. I love the white hair. And just look at him. He's everything. He's everything I want, everything I need, and everything I deserve. Thank you. And the movie person was like, enjoy your movie, and you said you too. Come on, something. Don't lie to us, okay, Naoto? I respect you. I respect the hustle, and I respect the drip, but don't you lie. Don't you lie to us and tell us that you've never been embarrassed before. How dare you? Can we stab Danny Phantom? I don't want to stab Danny Phantom. Okay, these ghosts are not as strong as I thought they were going to be. I like that they're blue, too. They're blue dabba-dee-dabba-die. Blue dabba-dee-dabba-die, dabba-dee-dabba-die, dabba-dee-go-die. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I
ghost doesn't give two shits.
I panicked.
Yeah, the exit was right in front of you, Random.
did not
The
see
exit
it.
was right in front of you, and you decided to hide and close the door behind you. You gave enough thought.
I
You
wanted
gave
to be
enough
courteous.
thought to close the door, but you didn't give enough thought to run through the exit. Are you
No.
serious?
I'm bad at horror movies.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, it's fucking December, Yosuke, okay? Get with it. You act like this is a surprise. It's December 5th, buddy, okay? Yeah, it's cold. I'm sorry to break it to you. I love that Naruto is like, oh man, it's cold. It's like, yeah, Naruto, it is cold. Yosuke comes in, man, it is cold. And I'm like, fuck you. Redeeming, that's my purse. Okay, can the hint please come back? I need hinties. Ew. Ew. Do you see that kitchen? Do you guys see that kitchen? Absolutely disgusting, vile. I cannot believe they would drink Pepsi. Ugh. Like, out of all the things in the kitchen, that is the grossest thing I see. Cans of Pepsi. No, thank you. Coke is better. Whoever that little fuck shit was that called out, right? That they made you come into work today. I'm going to find out who that little shit was. And then I'm going to get Vinny. And then I'm going to get Tony. And I'm going to get Ralphie. Okay? And the four of us, we're going to pay this person a little visit. And we're going to tell them that next time, think twice. Think twice before you call out. And you make my girl Carol come into work. All right? 'Cause otherwise, there's going to be some fucking problems. All right, there's going to be some fucking problems. We're going to pull out the hockey sticks, okay? But guess what? We don't have any ice skates, and we ain't at a fucking ice rink. So what else are we going to do with these fucking hockey sticks? You put two and two together, okay? And don't you ever dare call out of work again. Okay? Curse, motherfucker! Oh my god, this is such a stupid bit. This is so stupid. I am muted. Now I'm not. Welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone got a good break. You got some snacks, some drinks, and we are ready to go. Guys, part of how things work here, unfortunately, with capitalism and the economy is we have to bow down to the advertisers. We were able to get a sponsor for this stream, so I am going to play a quick commercial. This is what they asked me to play on stream. So I hope you guys will check out this product. All right, here we go.
Has this ever been you, endlessly doom scrolling on your phone while you're on the toilet?
Stupid phone.
Not getting that personal interaction? Why don't you try
Poo-tooth.
Poo-tooth? What's that?
I'm glad you asked. Poo-tooth is the newest breakthrough in toilet technology that allows you to telepathically communicate with others. No more going it alone. You'll never have to poop alone ever again.
Hey, are you pooping?
I am! You too?
Yeah!
Order now and get a second Poo-tooth half off for your new pooping pal.
Give your friends a howdy do while you take a poo-poo.
Poo-tooth is not responsible for any discolorization in your stool. Please talk to a doctor today to see if Poo-tooth is right for you.
All right, guys. Yeah, so that is our sponsor for today. It is Poo-tooth. Guys, if you use code QueenieLeo, you will get 50% off of a second purchase order of the toilet. And yeah, that is our sponsor for today, Poo-tooth. If you guys are lonely while you're pooping, use Poo-tooth and you'll be able to communicate with anyone who's also using the same toilet. Thank you so much. Sylvanas, what did you think of that ad? Do you think you would be using Poo-tooth in the future?
I am Forsaken. The Forsaken do not make use of outhouses or other such things.
You don't...
I have no need for such.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Gaston, Medusa, what are your thoughts on Poo Tooth?
Well, you see, they say if a bear shits in the woods, does anyone live to hear of it? But if a Gaston shits in the woods with Poo Tooth, everyone will know about it.
That's true. Everyone would indeed know if Gaston pooped. Oh my god. Medusa, would you think you would use Poo Tooth at all?
I'm not sure I would use Poo Tooth. Because I prefer to hold hands while pooping.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, okay. Well, guys, just make sure you use the code QueenieLeo to get that 50% off. Shout out to Muse and Chris for doing the voices in that ad. They were amazing. Thank you, Muse. Thank you, Chris. All right, and let's continue with getting steamy with Queenie. No pun intended after Poo Tooth getting steamy. Oh my god. All right. Let's move on to the next question. Okay. So normally when some couples are together for a while, they come up with cute little nicknames for each other. I would like everyone here to come up with a nickname for me and explain to me why you would use that nickname. I'm going to give you all 30 seconds. I'm going to start that timer now. Thank you, Muse. The moment Queenie asked me to sing a jingle, I was like, say less. The jingle came out so good, Chris. You have such a nice singing voice. Oh my god, London's crying. Love it. Love it. Love it. Someone hold my hand while I poop, damn it. All right, everyone, your time is up. We're gonna go to Gaston for this one. Gaston, what would your nickname for me be?
Well, Queenie, there's only one way that I can see you, and that is as
Dance, water,
Madame Gaston.
Gesundheit. Did you need a tissue?
No, I mean, you would be my wife. I would call you Madame Gaston, you know?
Oh, that was. Oh, I thought.
My love.
Oh, I saw. I'm so sorry. I thought you sneezed. What? I don't. Okay, I'm gonna have problems trying to say. How do you say that again?
Madame Gaston.
Madame, like the tip of the fedora. Madame, milady. Kind of like that.
I mean, I have no idea what this fedora is, but clearly they have something going on if they're going like that. Yes, I do think that I can relate to these fedora people you speak of quite well, in fact.
Oh no, Gaston, you don't have access to the internet, do you?
What's the internet?
Oh man,
what the devil is that?
That's a whole separate conversation. I'll tell you about it after the show, and I'll tell you about why you wouldn't want to be a fedora person. All right, Sylvanas, going to you. What would your nickname for me be?
Soft Prideling. Soft in the event for the concept that your heart is honest and soft, perhaps to the point of vulnerability. Prideling, because you have so much in your heart that you are not merely one great feline beast, but rather many. So your heart is filled with the same capacity as a pride of beasts.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I kind of like that one. And Medusa, what would your nickname for me be?
You would be my petite pebble.
Petite pebble, that is so cute. You're not gonna turn me the stone though, right?
Of course not.
Okay, good. As long as you don't tell me the stone. I'm sorry, guys. Petite pebble really got me. So I'm gonna get.
Stay on in the bedroom, if you know what I mean.
Oh, but I wanna stare at your eyes.
That would be unwise.
We'll figure something out. But I'll give you the point, Medusa. Petite little pebble. Oh my god, I can't get over that one. All right, let's move on to the next question here. Oh, we're definitely going to start off with Gaston for this answer. I'm going to give you all 30 seconds to tell me what your favorite quality about yourself is. So I am going to start that timer. 30 seconds starting now. What is your favorite quality about yourself? Oh, Axel, I was just talking about like the stereotype fedora wearing person, like that's online a lot. That's not like targeted to you at all, Axel. You're amazing. Unlocking DDR Chivos and feeling good. Let's go, DDR. I wish. DDR's a lot. It's a lot. All right. And time is up. So we are going to go to Gaston. Gaston, why don't you tell me and the viewers at home what your favorite quality about yourself is?
Well, I think I will say it, but not through words, but through song. For you see, no one's quick like Gaston. No one's slick like Gaston. No one's got quite as thick of a skin as Gaston. What I'm trying to say is this face is beautiful.
Oh.
So you have to go for it.
So your face is your best quality?
Yes, of course. I mean, look at it. Look at this beautiful, chiseled, Adonis-like figure.
Okay. I just real quick, Gaston, what are you gonna do like when you age and your face isn't as pretty anymore?
Have you never heard the term the gray fox? I would be a dashing older man, and trust me, would have quite a lot to appreciate into your days going forward.
Okay, but no, like nothing internal. It's just like a look thing for you. That's your best quality.
I mean, I have quite a lot of qualities. I have where's LeFou when I need him? Damn that man! I needed to tell him my qualities. I can't get this when I don't have him here.
All right, well,
next question. Next question.
We're gonna move on to the other contestants before the next question, and I will say there is no you guys aren't allowed to ask for answers, so yeah, there's no line to call. You can't get help from anyone. I don't know who this person is, but you tell them to stay at home, and you tell them to subscribe to my channel. All right, moving on to Sylvanas. Sylvanas, what is your favorite quality about yourself?
I am relentless. Anything that I want, anything that I feel that I need to move forward, I will have. I am the Forsaken. I will slaughter anyone who stands in my way.
Ooh, so like if someone was like talking shit to me, that you would beat them up for me?
I would do as was necessary.
Ooh.
However, I will also teach you the skills to do so as well.
Oh, I like that. Okay, you're also going to teach me to be a badass like you. That's awesome. Okay. Medusa, what is your favorite quality about yourself?
Well, Queenie, it would be the way I handle things.
Oh, what about it? What about how you handle things is your favorite quality?
I simply just get rid of the problem.
So you're really like into problem solving and figuring out the best way to deal with things.
Sure, let's put it that way.
Oh, okay. Was there like a more like sinister like meaning behind that?
Perhaps.
Okay.
We'll talk more about it later. Don't worry.
Oh, feeling very conflicted right now. So we got Gaston, Faith, Sylvanas. You know what? I'm gonna say I really like Sylvanas' answer. I also appreciate that Sylvanas wants to teach me things. I think that's really awesome to have a partner that wants to teach you things. So we're gonna give Sylvanas the answer for that one. All right. There we go, Sylvanas, that is all yours. And we're gonna move on to the next question. So this is going to be the opposite now. I would like for everyone to tell me what their most toxic trait is. So I feel like everyone has one. Even I, Queenie, must have some type of toxic or negative trait. And just because you have one doesn't mean that you're not currently working on it. We're always trying to better ourselves. So yeah, I'm going to give you all 30 seconds starting now. What is your most toxic trait? Melly, I am so happy that you're going to be buying some Poo Tooth. Guys, don't forget this stream is sponsored by Poo Tooth, okay? If you are alone on the toilet and wanting more of a connection than just endlessly scrolling on your phone, please consider buying Poo Tooth, where when you put those butt cheeks on the porcelain, you are able to psychically communicate with anyone else who is also on the toilet. Please consider buying Poo Tooth, everyone. Thank you. Poo Tooth. All right. And time is up. This time we're going to go back to Sylvanas. For this one, Sylvanas, what would you say is your most toxic trait?
If it were up to me, I would say that I am perfect and that nothing needs changing. However, I am aware that I have taken actions that have not exactly been my most proudest of moments. For the same way that I find my relentless nature to be my greatest trait, it is also my greatest downfall. Sometimes it is not a constructive thing to be relentless. It is important to understand moderation. And sometimes I am all too in and incapable of properly harnessing that needed discipline.
Oh, wow. So that's very interesting that you also chose your favorite quality about yourself as also your most toxic. There's like a duality going on there, and you're splitting it by the positives and the negatives. It's very interesting. I like your answer. Thank you. And Medusa, what is your most toxic trait, you would say?
Well, Queenie, it's later now, so building off of what I said earlier.
I'm sorry. Can you? I have a goldfish memory, so you're gonna have to take me back a little for that one.
When you asked me how I get rid of my problems, I simply turn them to stone and drown them in the river.
Oh. And that's your most toxic trait. What do people usually have to do to get that treatment, Medusa? I'm curious.
They usually have crossed me in some sort of way.
Okay. So
It was
like
my hairstylist last time.
Oh my god. What'd your hairstylist do that you turned them into stone, Medusa?
She cut off the heads of my snake.
Oh, that is very rude. I am so sorry that happened. You know what? Maybe a good stoning was deserved then. I can understand a little bit.
We can also do a different kind of stoning if you prefer.
Oh, like some Zaza? Okay. I would partake. And Gaston, what would you say your most toxic trait is?
Well, you see, Queenie, my tragic ex who was taken from me by the beast bells said that I was vain and oaf, but I don't take those things into consideration. What my true weakness is the one that my dear friend the Foo told me about. My dearest henchman said that I was too modest, that I need to be more confident, and so I shall take it to heart. I shall make sure that no one will go without hearing about the glories of Gaston.
Okay, wow. And I like that, you have some friends and that you're willing to listen to them and take their advice. Oh my god. So this one's hard. Like, which one's answer do I like the most, I guess? What I'm truly looking for is someone that can recognize their weaknesses and do better and improve upon themselves. And I'm going to say that I feel like out of all the people who answered, I feel like Sylvanas was the one that met that criteria the most. So Sylvanas, you are going to get a point, leaving you at 7 right now on the scoreboard. All right. And moving on to the next question. I am really into a partner that has goals, and I would just love to know, what are your guys' goals? Give me, like, where do you see yourself in the future? And I'm going to give you all 30 seconds starting now. Poor LeFou. Is that who's been banging outside of the studio, Corvus? Listen, the audience is already here. They're already sitting down, and we can't just have people just come in last minute and join. It's a security risk. I can't do it, Yes, thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for understanding. I appreciate it. All right. And your time is up. Medusa, would you please tell me, what are some of your goals?
My goals are to slay men and be immortal forever.
Ooh, I can get behind that. I love someone who's all about slaying men. And could you possibly see being immortal with perhaps someone else in your future as well? The two of you being immortal?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Simply bring them to Olympus with me.
Aw. Is Olympus expensive? How's the real estate?
Don't worry about it. I've got this covered.
Oh, you're rich too. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Guys, Queenie's got to pay bills somehow. Okay. All right. Gaston, what are some of your goals?
Suffice to say that I am a man of very simple yet romantic pleasures. I see you and me, nice chalet in the woods, 6 or 7 children, maybe 6.5.
Oh,
and then you and me at the campfire. You, of course, getting me a nice cup of hot coffee after a long day's hunt. The dream life.
So I would be like a stay-at-home mom.
Well, of course. I mean, if you're having all those kids,
Oh.
what else would we be having?
Well, I also we haven't really talked about kids, Gaston, and I'm not really sure where I stand with kids. Is that going to be a deal breaker for you?
Oh, don't worry. You'll realize it soon enough that you want them.
Oh. Okay. Wow. All right, we're just going to move on to Sylvanas with that one. We don't have to dig deeper into that. Sylvanas, what are some of your goals for the future?
It is my fondest wish that the glory be restored to the Sindori. I am no longer of them, and yet I still consider them my people. I died for them, and I would die again for them if it was necessary. One day the Sindori will be restored to their original glory. Among that, I will also bring glory to the rest of my people that have chosen me as their queen. The Forsaken too shall have their place, be that under the guise of the Horde or under my leadership.
Okay, I mean, Sylvanas, I thought that answer was very well and very noble. However, I'm not excited about having a partner that is so willing to die. Even though it is for noble causes, I would like to have a partner that's going to be around. And I think the answer for that is immortality. So I'm going to give the answer to Medusa. Okay, whoa. There we go. Medusa got 6, Sylvanas at 7, and Gaston at 3. Yes. Gaston, I just wanted to say...
Lower numbers are good?
Gaston, I just want to say my body, my choice, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, moving on then. Okay. I would like to know, for my contestants, what is your biggest fear? If you all could tell me your biggest fear, And I'm going to start off the 30 seconds starting now. Yeah, yikes indeed, Isaac. Yeah, good thing Gaston can't hear me right now, but oh my god, like, he just wants me to have a bunch of kids. Like, I ain't pooping out all those kids for him. Like, what the fuck? Like, god damn, at least have a conversation about it. Jesus. But yeah, guys, please be respectful to our contestants, okay? They come from all different places, different cultures, so please respect them. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Be better than Queenie. Be better than me. All right, and we're going back to the contestants. Medusa, what is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is losing my head again.
Oh my god.
It takes forever to grow back, and it's so painful.
Wait, your head can grow back?
Of course.
I
How
didn't.
else do you think I stay immortal?
Oh, you know what? I didn't like really understand like the biology of how that worked. And I guess I didn't really question it when you told us about how your head got cut off before. But yeah, I can understand why that would be your biggest fear. Thank you for sharing, Medusa. Gaston, what is your biggest fear?
Well, my dear, I must say, fear is not a concept I'm very familiar with. I am, after all, a hunter of beasts, a noble man. But if I were to humor you, I suppose my biggest fear would be running out of mirrors to admire myself in. After all, who wouldn't be afraid of such a tragic fate?
I mean, it seems like you and Medusa should probably like work something out there, because Medusa like is not about mirrors at all, and you're about all of the mirrors. So it seems like, Gaston, you can definitely like take the influx of mirrors that might be in Medusa's life, but that's truly your biggest fear, is just not being able to see yourself.
Imagine such a beautiful visage denied, only for the world to witness. I could not live like that. It's a brutal, savage way to live.
Okay. And Sylvanas, what would you say your biggest fear is?
Loss of power. The loss of power to control my future. The loss of power to control myself, to control my life.
Oh wow, that is very serious. Are you you don't want to lose any power. Okay, so are you a person that holds like a lot of power in general? Would you say?
Many people would consider me to be a quite powerful individual. I consider myself to be powerful by the merits of the people who have chosen me as their leader.
And I think that a lot of people in this chat find you very powerful with your presence. Okay, wow, we got some really good answers here. I'm gonna go with, I think I'm gonna give this one to Medusa, you guys. So we now have Sylvanas and Medusa tied at 7 points, and we have Gaston at 3. Okay. My next question is going to be, what quality do you find most attractive in a partner? And I'm going to give you all 30 seconds, starting now. Imagine if Gaston had a toxic point counter, and he'd have at least 2. At least. I think a lot more than that, Isaac. But again, good thing Gaston cannot hear us. And good thing he can't read, because he would probably be very upset for what you wrote, Isaac. But please, guys, be respectful. Be respectful, okay? I know Gaston's got some wild takes, but we got to be patient with him, right? He took time out to come onto the show, and we do appreciate that about him. All right, and time is up. We're going back to our contestants. Sylvanas, why don't you tell me what you find most attractive in a partner?
I will say 2 things: confidence and independence. I like someone who's capable of holding their own, someone who knows what they want, someone who knows what steps they need to take to get what they want. The independence to make those decisions that I need not make them for them, that I need not command them.
Oh, it sounds like you want a girl boss, Sylvanas, and I for sure feel like I am a girl boss. So, okay, I like what you said. Gaston, tell me what do you find most attractive in a partner?
Now that's an easy one. For you see, I want someone to appreciate me as I appreciate them.
Aw.
Therefore, the most attractive quality in a partner, without a doubt, is an unwavering admiration for moi. Someone who appreciates my biceps, my jawline, and of course, my hunting skills. Oh, and they also have to enjoy the sound of my voice, singing about myself, naturally.
Oh, okay. So it's all about... Okay. So you just want someone who's like totally into you, 100%.
Of course, love goes both ways, my dear.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you for your answer, Gaston. Medusa, what do you find to be the most attractive quality in a partner?
The most attractive thing is the purity of their heart and soul.
Oh, okay. Purity of heart and soul. Would you think I'm pure in my heart and soul?
Well, that depends.
Right. Okay.
You only get judged before you die. But if you choose to be immortal with me, you'll never be judged.
I feel like you're kind of bribing me right now, Medusa. Are you trying to bribe the host of the show?
No, not at all.
Okay, because bribing is against the rules, so I am just going to give you a warning. All right. I'm going to go ahead and give Sylvanas a point. I really like Sylvanas' answer about me being independent, me being a badass boss bitch, and I love that in a partner. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Okay. So we are coming back from a nice romantic date. We go into a dark alley to take a nice little shortcut, right? When out of the alley, a bunch of ne'er-do-wells come out from the shadows and are about to attack me. What do you all do in this scenario? I'm going to give you all 30 seconds to think that over. Starting now. This is so cute. Thank you, Nem. How are you doing, Nem? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Aw, you're good, Nem. Thank you. And listen, the VOD will... Actually, I have to ask our contestants if it's okay to post the VOD, but if the VOD is posted, then you'll get to see the rest of it, Nem. Right, Woozy? The answers are very good from all the contestants. Everyone's doing a great job. The characters are just being themselves, you know? Playing the characters, I don't know what you mean, Wuzzy Dice. There's no characters on the show. We just have real people here. And that's going to be time for everyone. So we're going to start off with Gaston for this one. Gaston, we're in a dark alley with ne'er-do-wells trying to attack me. What do you do?
Fear not, my heart. With me by your side, you need not even lift a finger. I'd simply flex my muscles, strike a heroic pose, and then give them a stern talking to about the importance of proper grooming and etiquette. And I suppose if that doesn't work, I'll just wrestle them into submission.
Oh, yeah, you might have to. I mean, are you prepared? Like, what if they have, like, guns and knives?
I mean, haven't you heard the saying? No one shoots like Gaston.
Okay. So it seems like you're ready to take them down. Okay, I like that. Sylvanas, what would you do if we were in a dark alley and some people decided to rough us up?
I go nowhere without my bow and my knives. It would take me less than merely the blink of an eye to knock my arrow within my bow and to shoot.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, that seems like a pretty good solution. And I assume, like, you know, if we've been dating for a while, I might have my bow on me too. And I can also, like, assist you.
Yes, I would expect you to work at my side.
Aw. And Medusa, we are in a dark alley. Some ne'er-do-wells come out and attack us. How do you handle the situation? I'm gonna throw you a curveball, Medusa, because I feel like you might have an easy solution to this. So let's say that all of these ne'er-do-wells, let's say that they all have mirrors tied around their faces. They did a little bit of homework and prep work. How are you gonna take these guys down?
Well, luckily, I'm about as swift as a snake, too.
Mm-hmm.
I would simply get behind them, and with one swift move, kill them.
Ooh. Are those snakes in your hair? Are they venomous?
Yes, they are.
Ooh, okay. I like that you have more than one defensive thing that you can do. Gaston said he was gonna flex on the haters. Okay. I like that Sylvanas like also expected me to help out. Like they don't expect me to just be like a damsel in distress. So I'm gonna give the point to Sylvanas. All right. There we go. Dan, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the show and having a good night. All right. We're gonna move on to the next question here. Okay. We are invited to a costume party. And I need a cute couple's costume outfit idea. What are we dressing up as at this party? I'll give you guys a little longer to think about this one. Let me give you all like about a minute. And I'm going to start the clock now. We're at a costume party. What would we dress up as? He's going to wrestle them. Nem, why did you put that in quotes? What does that mean, Nem? Yes, Woozy, we were able to book the Sylvanas. I know. It wasn't easy. But, you know, she was willing to come on. I'm very shocked. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Gaston needs a yandere. Gaston's pretty great with the answers. Clearly needed a break from saving all those souls in the maw. If you know, you know. What does that mean, Dem? Oh my god, Isaac, just 200 more points and you'll have 100k? I feel like we need to do something for you, Isaac. That's a lot. I don't know what to do that's worth 100k points. Oh my god. Maybe I should do like another thing where like maybe 100k should be worth like a stream of your choice. Maybe I'll do something like that. I will get back to you, Isaac, and work on that. But time is up, everyone. I'm gonna go to Medusa for this one. Medusa.
Dance, water, dance.
Thank you for the hydrate, Isaac. Medusa, we are going to a costume party and we need a cute couple's outfit. What do we dress as? Trick, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Woozy Dice. Gifting subs is not necessary, but it is appreciated. I'm so sorry, Medusa. Go ahead.
Well, Queenie, have you ever seen Disney's Robin Hood?
It's been a while, but yes, I have seen Disney's Robin Hood.
We would go as King Richard and Sir Hiss, of course.
Oh, why is that?
I'll be your snake servant, and you can be my king or queen.
Ooh, okay. You know what? It's nice to have a little change. Okay. I like that. Gaston, what are our costumes?
Well, while it may leave a bit of a poor taste in my mouth to retrain my defeats, I can only think of one theme, the Beauty and the Beast. I shall be a dashing beast, unlike that ugly buffalo, and then you shall be the lucky belle. After all, who else could embody such beauty and grace?
Just real quick, Gaston, this Belle person, did you guys like used to date or something? Did you guys have like something going on?
Well, you see, once upon a time, she was totally crazy over me, simply tripping over her heels, and we thought there'd be a thing there, but I promise you that is all in the past. Unfortunately, there was a beast that stole it away. A lot of beasts in my life.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that beast who stole her away. I'm just I'm sorry. So is the costume idea is you want me to dress up as your ex?
Well,
that doesn't.
No, I'm trying to say that you'd be better than the ex.
Why you? All right. Well, I don't think it's very healthy to compare. Yeah, I think we do like compare partners to past relationships. It's just like natural, but to do so like so aggressively like that, I don't think that's healthy, Gaston. Do you? Let me ask you something, Gaston. Do you see a therapist at all?
What's therapy?
Oh, jeez. All right, Gaston. We have.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. It's just
insane asylums. Is that what you mean?
It's someone that you you talk about your feelings with and your emotions, and they try to like recognize like things about you and try to improve yourself as a person. And I just feel like you might be someone who could benefit from that. Just saying. All right. We're going to go to Sylvanas. Sylvanas, what would be our costumes that we would wear?
You've not had the pleasure of meeting them, but you will in due time. I would intend for us to dress as the Regent Lord Lorthamar Theron and his dusk lily Thalisra of the Shaldorai. I've always wanted to mock him.
I'm sorry. What does that mean, Sylvanas? To muck him?
Mock.
Oh, mock. I am so sorry. So you want to? So you would? I'm sorry. So we would dress up in costumes and you would mock me?
No, mock Regent Lord Lorthamar Theron.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not like super familiar with the costumes. Are they cute? Would we be cute?
You would likely be the loveliest dusk flower that ever did bloom beneath the moon.
Aww. I appreciate that, Sylvanas. Even though I'm not super familiar with the costume ideas, I do like what Sylvanas said at the end there. So, Sylvanas, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you the point. You now have 10 points. Okay. Moving on to the next question here. Okay, let me pull out my questions. Give me a second to find these bad boys. Okay. Okay. So, in a relationship, I feel like it's always good for a partner to like share and teach something to the other partner. So I wanted to know for you three, what is like a hobby or something that you're really into that you would be most excited to share with a potential partner? And I'm going to give you all 30 seconds starting now. Girl bossing together. Oh my god. Guess a form of therapy has been around since ancient Greece, but perhaps therapy we know it early 1800s. Yeah, I don't know if Gaston does not seem like he knows anything about therapy, which is a shame. I feel like Gaston could really benefit from it, you know? All right. And time is up. We're going to go to Gaston for this one. Gaston, what is a hobby of yours or something that you would want to teach to your potential partner?
Well, if I were to be with a potential partner like you, I've heard that they have this new application, the ticking of the talks, where people are able to basically pose in front of these magic mirrors and demonstrate the art of striking the perfect pose so we can bask in the glory and share it with our audiences. Perhaps we could go and engage in such activities together.
Oh, so you wanna make TikToks?
Yes, the clock. That's exactly it. Yes, the clock that sends our beautiful face around the world.
Right. Okay, it's a little more complex than that. I could definitely teach you more about TikTok if that's something that you're into. But yeah, that's something that we could potentially do together. Okay. Sylvanas, what is like a hobby or something that you would really want to teach a partner?
I have made mention of this before. A great deal of the archery that is behind me. I was once the Ranger General of Silver Moon, and as a consequence, behind me are a great number of other Ranger Generals in my family line. Archery is one of the things that I am the best and most skilled at. It is something that I enjoy. It is something that I am not only good at doing, but it is something that allows me a sense of freedom. It is something that I would wish to share with you, that you might one day be able to stand at my side as my equal.
Aw, Sylvanas, that was really sweet. Yeah, I remember you were saying before that you would want to teach me archery. I really like that answer. Plus, you know, it's just I'm getting all a little flustered here thinking about you, like you know, adjusting my arrow shooting pose, you know. But yeah, okay. Medusa, what would you teach your potential partner, or like a hobby that you would like to share?
I would teach you in the art of killing a man with a single stare.
Oh, that would be so badass. How would you go about doing that?
Well, I can't look at you with this stare, or else you turn to stone. So
that's something you could teach people. That's not something you're born with.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's really cool. Honestly, Medusa, you could probably make a lot of money if you like taught like classes and stuff.
Come join my classes, everybody. $5,000 every session.
There we go. Yes, if you guys have classes to plug, go for it. All right. Oh my god, these are all really good answers. I'm gonna say, oh man. I'm sorry to give Sylvanas such a huge lead, but I'm gonna have to go with Sylvanas for this one. That was really good. I like the intimacy of teaching me archery, and it seems like you're really passionate about it, and I'm glad that you want to share something like that. Hashtag Gorboss. All right, we are going to do one last question, and then we're going to do a final round that's going to be worth a huge chunk of points. All right, so we've been in a committed relationship for a while, and we decide that we would like to get a pet to take care of. What kind of pet do you see us taking care of or having together? I'm going to give you all 30 seconds, starting now. Hey, Gaston still has a chance, Axel. He could still turn it around. Hashtag girl boss. And she's gone by now, but I hope, Katya, you sleep well. Thank you so much for hanging out. What a shameless plug from Medusa. Oh my god. Listen, I brought up the class, Melly, so I think it was fine. And, you know, if these lovely people want to share some of their business ventures, I think that is totally fine. All right, everyone, your 30 seconds is up. We're going to go to Sylvanas first. Sylvanas, what pet do you see us adopting and taking care of together?
Do we have to take care of it? I think we should get a, I think we should simply get another elf to take care of, to do things for us.
Like, a person would be our pet?
Correct.
Oh, that is interesting, Sylvanas. I'm personally not polyamorous, but if that's something you're into, I respect it. It's just not for me.
I was implying that they ought to serve us.
Like a servant?
Correct.
Oh, I don't know if that's really like ethical, Sylvanas. Is that something that like that's pretty normal in your culture?
It is not as though they would not be paid in the weight of coin.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your answer, Sylvanas. Moving on to Gaston. Gaston, what type of pet do you see us adopting together?
Well, we'd have to have something as remarkable as ourselves. A pet as magnificent as my beautiful charm and your plucky, wonderful, and honestly, quite funny personality.
Aw.
I see us with a majestic peacock. You know, think about
Ooh.
it. Running
Okay.
by our side. It's got the feathers in the sunlight. Perfect match for our regal presence, our showy selves.
Honestly, I never thought of the idea of having a peacock as a pet, but I gotta say I'm into it. I think that's a really cool answer. And yeah, I think that could be very interesting. All right, and Medusa, what pet do you see us adopting together?
Well, we would simply adopt one of those beautiful, massive snakes.
Oh, like how big are we talking?
Oh,
You said-
very large. This thing could kill a city.
Oh my god, like it's... So is it bigger than that snake from Harry Potter?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I do respect snakes and I think they could be good pets. I'm concerned, like how would we house such a big pet? What are we even feeding that thing?
Well, you see, it can get to different sizes at will.
Oh. Okay, I did not know that. That's actually really convenient. Is that something like, would the snake be okay with us riding it?
I've never tried. I'm sure you could teach it.
Interesting. Okay, wow. So I'm just a little concerned about how big the snake would get and what to feed it and stuff like that if it gets that big. Sylvanas, your answer was a little questionable. So I'm actually going to give this one to Gaston, the peacock answer. You know, I've never heard the idea of having a peacock as a pet, but if that's like something that could be done ethically, I do love it. Peacocks are so pretty, and I think a peacock would be great. All right, guys, we are going to move on to the absolute final rounds. So I am going to share a link in our little chat right now. And with this application, you are all able to draw something for me. So I'm going to give you all like, let's do like 2 minutes. I'll give you all like 2 minutes to draw me a picture. And whoever's picture I like the most will get 4 points. All right. So I'm going to put 2 minutes. Does everyone have it ready to go? I'll make sure you guys are all set up and then I'll start the timer before.
Ready.
Gaston is ready. Sylvanas and Medusa. Whenever you guys are ready, just let me know. I will get this show on the road.
We may proceed when you are ready.
Okay. And
I'm ready.
all right. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to start now. You all have 2 minutes. And I'm going to catch up with the chat right now. I think everyone should enroll in Medusa's classes. I want to be in it. Yeah, they sound like really awesome classes to take, London. Imagine just being able to take a man down with a stare. Christy, hello. Thank you for the heart, Christy. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I had $5,000. I had enrolled tomorrow. Yes. Queenie, Jojo, how are you? Welcome to the show. How are you doing? I want a pet with Medusa. Ooh. I wonder what pet London would pick to have with Medusa. You know, I was going to say like maybe some type of bird, but I'm also wondering if Medusa's hair would like eat the birds. That would be oof. Oh, I hope not. I guess that's something you would have to figure out. She's coming after us elves? Oh my god, Corvus, that answer was very problematic. I don't know where that came from for Sylvanas. I thought Sylvanas was gonna like suggest some type of Warcraft mount or something, but like an actual elf, like that's like slavery. That's really like I love like a lot of Sylvanas's answers, but that was a huge like no for me. So I don't. Oh, I hope she does not bring that up if she wins and we go out to dinner. But yeah, I'm doing great. I'm appreciating the character choices. Thank you, Jojo. Yeah, I think everyone picked really good characters. Everyone's doing a great job, and it's been such a fun stream. 15 more seconds for our contestants. And then once you guys are ready, just submit them in our Discord, in the little chat that we have going on, and I will show them on stream. And contestants, your time is up. So if you could please submit to me what you have drawn, and I will have these ready for everyone. Let's see your artistic chaps. Chops? I meant chops, not chaps. All right. Let me get these all loaded. Okay. Let's see here. How do I... Here we go. Open in browser. That's what I want. Okay. We're going to get this one ready. All right. There's one drawing. And then we have drawing number 2. Oh, there should be... There you go. Awesome. Glad you got it. Okay. And then finally, drawing number 3. All right, I'm going to start displaying these drawings now. First up, we have Gaston's drawing. So in this drawing, oh, let me shrink it down a bit. There we go. So everyone can see here. It says, so hot, such wonderful musk, so manly. And I'm assuming the stick figure with the bubbles on their arms is you, Gaston, flexing your muscles. And I believe that is me pointing at your muscles. Could you explain the drawing?
That would be correct. In fact, you are admiring my newest product, Gaston's manly musk.
Oh, so you also have a product to promote.
Why, of course.
Manly musk.
Sometimes I have to, what was the word that you used? I too can do girl bossing. That's how it's used, right?
You know what, I'm not 100% sure about that, Gaston, but sure, you are girl bossing, you are hustling, and we do appreciate that. So I'm sorry, does this product like grow biceps on you? Is that what I'm getting at?
Not only does it give you biceps, it gives you wonderful chest hair. The kind that I achieved by eating 5 dozen eggs every morning.
Wow, you eat 5 dozen eggs every morning?
And that's how I'm the size of a botch.
I don't know if that's... Gaston, what's your cholesterol count at?
What's cholesterol?
All right, moving on to the next drawing here. This one comes from Medusa. And it's a little snake that says, I heart Queenie. Aww. Is there any more details you want to give us about this drawing, Medusa?
I think it's very simple. It's straightforward. It tells me exactly what my feelings are towards you, and it's got a little signature from me.
Aw, that's your signature as the snake?
Yes.
Oh, that is so cute and iconic. I love that. Girl boss. And last
Robot slay.
and last but not least, we have a drawing from Sylvanas. Oh my god, the detail in this. Sylvanas, what am I looking at? This is some type of flower?
Correct. It is as close to a rose as I felt that I could get within our time limit. Roses are a symbol of danger and also beauty. It's meant to signify that there is still loveliness in darkness, whether that be in a person or whether that be in an ideal.
Aw, I really love that answer, and I don't know if you knew this, Sylvanas, but I do have a rose tattoo on my hand, so this really speaks a lot to me. So, guys, I think we have our winner. I'm excited to announce that the winner for Steamy with Queenie 2 is Sylvanas. Oh my god, Sylvanas, you have won a date with me, Queenie. I am so excited. I feel like we can get past the elf comment that you made before, and we could talk more about that. Thank you for the confetti, Muse. And yeah, so how are you feeling right now in this moment, Sylvanas?
I look forward to teaching you archery and to see your skills.
Aw, thank you so much. And Gaston, Medusa, I am so sorry that you guys didn't win, but I do appreciate the participation. I think you guys are very excellent. Medusa, you are absolutely slay. You will have no problem catching yourself someone to date. And Gaston, I would definitely look up therapy and maybe look into that.
Gaston, honey, come over to my place. I'll teach you a thing or two.
Oh my.
Why, Medusa? I would love to see what you could make hard as stone.
Somebody needs to put this man under arrest, and I'm going to do it.
Oh no, Gaston, maybe all right, you know what? I don't have much control about that. But wow, thank you guys so much. This was so fun. If you guys want to break character now, you're more than welcome to. But thank you guys for doing this. This was an absolute pleasure, and I had so much fun.
Thank you so much, Queenie, for having me. This is amazing. I'm so happy to do part 2 as well.
Yeah.
Yes, I should say a big giant thank you for having me here. I had a wonderful time.
Aw, thank you for being a part of it. Yeah, and thank you, Melly, for joining in. Chris was not feeling well, so I hope Chris is doing better. But I love that we at least got to play the Pooh Tooth commercial, so it's like Chris was still here, you know?
I cannot bloody believe that you did the poo. Well, I say that, but you know, I know because I know you. Of course you would do something like that. This thing is gonna haunt me until I'm dead.
I made this and I was just like, we can't tell London about this. I have to just throw the commercial up for London to see.
I can't believe that Chris didn't say anything. Chris tells me everything. Chris did not let any of it slip. I can't believe it. I feel like I was betrayed. I was betrayed by my sister wife.
Oh my god, Chris, you're a legend. Thank you. And shout out to Chris and Muse again for doing that. It came out awesome. But yeah, you guys were all great. I loved your characters.
A shout out to Pooh Tooth. Sponsor me, please.
Pooh Tooth, please sponsor all of my friends. Pooh Tooth.
Indeed.
Here we go. Here's the logo that I made. I just took the Bluetooth logo and got rid of the bottom, so it looks like a P instead of a B.
I think we should all keep the
It's
Pooh
beautiful.
Tooth. I was gonna say I would put that on mine. I'll take that and put that on my overlay. And
The
just
stream
keep it
has
there
been
forever.
sponsored by Pooh Tooth, you guys. Oh my god. Well, is there anything else you guys want to say to the chat? Is there any like updates you want to give to people on like streams that you guys are going to be doing, anything like that? And if you guys aren't already following, please go follow our good friends Melly Umpkin, Corvus, and London Lunga. I have problems trying to say your name, London.
It's not just you, everybody. Nobody knows how to say it. That's okay. I still answer to London.
Lundaga TV. Yeah, any
All right, I'll go for it. I promise, I swear to God, guys, I'm not usually that much of an asshole. That is all character. Please don't cancel me on Twitter.
I don't think anyone thought you would be serious at all, Corvus.
Corvus, you're
No.
perfect. You are so perfect as Gaston.
I'm trying to imagine someone actually being upset about Corvus, like, oh my god, this person who was pretending to be Gaston said outrageous stuff and I cannot believe them. Oh my god.
No, aside from that, honestly, just thank you for inviting me here. This has been amazing, and honestly, you guys in the audience have been great too. Shout out to Chris and to Muse for making an amazing commercial as well.
Yes, a huge shout out to Muse and Chris for making that amazing commercial. I died. I straight up.
Yeah.
Tooth would sell.
Yeah.
For sure.
Queenie, thank you so much for having us tonight. This was amazing.
Thanks
I've
for
had so
being
much
on.
fun.
I really appreciate it, you guys.
I had a really wonderful, wonderful time. Queenie talked about this like in like our own little separate group thingy. I was really, really nervous about coming on and doing all of this, and I spent like days agonizing over it. I'm glad that I did it instead of chickening out, because I almost chickened out.
Aw.
But I had a really, really wonderful.
You did such a
wonderful
good job,
time.
London.
Took it home.
Mm-hmm.
No, you guys are just so sweet. Oh my gosh, I'm all warm and fuzzy. I'm like completely the opposite of Sylvanas.
All right, if nothing else, I guess we can go pick someone to raid. Does anyone here have any suggestions? If not, I will go find someone. If you guys have someone on your list.
Online is Wally. You know
Yeah, I was
Wally,
gonna
right?
say Wally is.
Yeah, you guys want to raid Wally?
Yeah, let's go say hi to Wally.
Okay. Let's go raid Wally, you guys. Again, thank you all so much. I'm going to play the commercial one more time for the people who didn't get a chance to see it.
Yes.
And then we'll call it. All right.
Give us that poo tooth.
Poo tooth, one more time, encore.
Has
What's
this
the
ever
butt
been
connection?
you endlessly doom scrolling on your phone while you're on the toilet?
Stupid phone.
Not getting that personal interaction? Why don't you try?
No, there's no sound. Oh, wait,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Poo tooth.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm
glad
dumb.
you asked. PooTooth is the newest breakthrough in toilet technology that allows you to telepathically communicate with others. No more going it alone. You'll never have to poop alone ever again.
Hey, are you pooping?
I am. You too?
Yeah!
Order now and get a second PooTooth half off for your new pooping pal.
Give your friends a howdy do while you take a poo poo.
PooTooth is not responsible for any discolorization in your stool. Please talk to a doctor today to see if PooTooth is right for you.
Oh my god. Chris is such a good voice talent. That little jingle at the end and how excited she was to be like, yeah, I'm pooping, you too.
That was beautiful.
Chris and Muse are an absolute power sibling duo. It's insane.
They really are.
True.
All right,
They're
guys.
gonna go down in infamy for that commercial.
For sure. I will post it again later so people could just like watch it for their own viewing pleasure. All right, but thank you everyone again for joining us. We're going to raid out to Wally. Wally's an awesome variety streamer playing yet another fantasy title. Or is that the title of their stream? Well, let's go find out.
That's the name of the game.
That's the name of the game. Yet another. I've never heard of this. Let's go check out this.
Wally's always playing stuff I've never seen.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks again, and I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Sunday. And I hope everyone has a great Monday tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.